But please, let us continue with our program. We still have some agenda items we need to work on.
Okay, we are back on.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, those that are here, sometimes we need a pump in order to get out and move on. On behalf of my chapter and my lovely wife that is still here with me, she attended all conventions with me. But unfortunately tonight, my lovely wife is not here with me, Mrs. Angela Bonapha. Don't ask me how old I am. Congratulations, Tegloma. There is actually joy in fulfillment. There is absolute joy in fulfillment. Pride in achievement. And happiness in accomplishing their goals. A few young men like years from the Kaidan district, when they got together with no apologies, they are responsible for us getting to know each other, and we're all gathered here tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. May the Lord continue to bless you abundantly. 50 years of staying together in the diaspora as a group is no coincidence. We all need a pat in the back. We've done a great job to accomplish this goal. As a constitutional individual, we have too many constitutional lawyers in Tegloma, but most of them did not go to law school. They don't even have a law degree. But they tell, everybody tries to interpret the Constitution the way they want it. And there are no lawyers. This Constitution is a good one. It is a good product. The authors, I will say, thank you for doing a great job. Thank you for having a document that has guided us for 50 years, and this document, we should not take slightly. All of us should respect the Constitution. The Federation Board is a custodian of our Constitution. We have to respect each other. Sierra Leone, that is our biggest problem. Respect for each other. Respect for law and order. That's the only thing I blame Mother Bill has not accomplished. We in Sierra Leone need to respect law and order. We need to respect ourselves. Respect our women. Care for our women. Even the most constitutional guru, the Constitution, the Magna Carta, was not a perfect document. It's a working document. Our Constitution here that I have is a working document. We have to work with it. We have, if something does not fit us, we need to make amendments to it. Ladies and gentlemen, because all what I wanted to say have been spoken by both Lazaranyale and Little Pikanyale. Where is Pikanyale? Tegloma is not going to stop. We need to be innovative. We need to come up with ideas how we can sustain what we've accomplished so far. These are my recommendations, my suggestions for Tegloma. Hello? These are my recommendations as I live, on this podium today. Going back to Sierra Leone, we as Tegloma members, or the people that are taking over, people who want to rule this Tegloma, we must listen and take heed to my recommendation to you. We live in a good society. America is a good country. We need to get involved in our neighborhoods. We need to get involved in the local politics in our communities that we are serving. We need people to be in city council. Tegloma has a phrase that according to the preamble, that I totally disagree with, that Tegloma is non-political. Without politics, without getting involved, if you don't say your own story, other people are going to say it. You need, all of us as individuals, we need to get involved in our local communities. Let's do volunteering in what we do in our local communities. Most the Ethiopians, Nigerians, we have a lot of people in different communities that are involved in local politics in this country. We have to get involved. We have to volunteer. Tegloma, this is what I would suggest that we can do. Let's be holding seminars. We have lawyers, doctors, engineers, and we have younger people, grandchildren. I have 6 grandchildren. We need to be holding seminars. Let our brothers who are lawyers, accountants, nurses, doctors make presentations and encourage the younger people so that they can step in our shoes and for them to serve the communities in which they live. My daughter there from our chapter, a dynamic rising star, Deborah Bakari Commander. She's taken a personal initiative in trying to save lives in Sierra Leone, the blood pressure. She wants each and every one of us can afford $40 when it's on sale, the blood pressure machine, so that we can gather and let's flood Sierra Leone with blood pressure machine. It can be done. We as individuals, the goal we are setting at Tonta is for us to have blood pressure clinics in each and every neighborhood in Sierra Leone. It can be done. If we can skip our lunches for 1 week, we can afford to buy a blood pressure machine. Yes. If you have blood pressure problem, come to Tonka, we'll get your blood pressure. So I'm going to conclude, because of the past interruption, I'm going to conclude so that I don't bore you. Well, elections are the most divisive measures in Tegloma. We have 3 fine people that are with 2 young individuals that want to lead this organization. Regardless of the outcome of the election, let's continue to be brothers and sisters, and each of us have become our brothers and sisters keepers. I ran with Mustafa Sharif for the Federation Board Chair. I defeated Mustafa Sharif. And after the election, I wanted to get to handshake with him. He refused. He walked away from me. And I told him, I said, hey, you are a young man. You have to maintain humanity. You have to respect your elders. And he did not then, but today Mustafa and I were best of friends. So, you guys, times have changed. Tegloma has changed. We need to move on. The younger people, we need to encourage younger people. The average age is in Tegloma based on about 55, 60. So, I'm not going to fool myself. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm 77. And I thank God for that. But we need to recruit, we need to encourage our children, our grandchildren, so that they can join. We cannot sustain 50 years from now, most of us here will not be around. So what are we going to do? If you are a manager, one thing when I was managing a bank, one of the 8th largest bank in the world, I told my managers and supervisors that you are a failure if you cannot prepare somebody to take over from you. In case you drop dead or you are fired, somebody should step in and do the work. So please, let's prepare our children, let's prepare our brothers, let's recruit. Technology is going to change our way of life, the way we do things. Let's embrace it. Tegloma has to move on. We must move on. And thank you, and good luck to all the candidates. Please, let's continue to be friends after the election. Thank you.